Have you ever wondered why some people live to 100, while others struggle to reach their 70s? The truth is that longevity is not only about genetics, it is also about the diseases you manage to avoid. If your body has stayed clear of certain illnesses up to this point, it often means your internal systems are still strong enough to carry you well beyond the average lifespan. In this video, we reveal 5 major conditions that quietly shorten lives after 60 and why avoiding them may indicate you're on track to live to 100 or even longer. These are not rare diseases or unusual accidents. They are common health issues that slowly weaken the body without warning. Stay until the end, because understanding these 5 conditions could completely change how you view aging. You'll not only learn what to watch for, but also how to protect your body over the coming decades. Now let us begin. Number 1, heart disease. If you have passed 60 without heart disease, you've already overcome one of the greatest barriers to reaching 100. Heart disease remains one of the leading causes of death among older adults. And the reason is simple. The heart is both the engine and the timekeeper of the body. When it weakens, everything else begins to decline. But if your heart is still strong, it means your blood vessels remain flexible, your circulation works efficiently, and your body is handling stress and inflammation effectively. Many people think heart disease appears suddenly like a heart attack, but in reality, it develops quietly over many years. Small plaques build up in the arteries, limiting blood flow. Blood pressure gradually rises, and strain on vessel walls increases. Over time, the heart must work harder just to maintain normal function, and this slow is what shortens life. However, reaching your 70s or 80s with a healthy heart suggests that your lifestyle, genetics, and stress management have supported you well. I once knew a man named George who lived to 97. He often said that your heart remembers how you treat yourself. He was not an athlete, but he walked every morning, ate simply, and kept his stress low. He never smoked, drank very little, and most importantly, he laughed every day. When doctors examined him in his 80s, his arteries appeared decades younger than his age. You do not need perfection to protect your heart, but you do need consistency. Avoiding heart disease comes down to the choices you make daily, how you move, what you eat, and how you think. Regular physical activity, even light walking or gardening, keeps blood flowing and arteries flexible. Whole foods rich in fiber and healthy fats help prevent plaque buildup, and emotional balance reduces stress hormones that can damage the heart. If you have avoided heart problems so far, it is worth celebrating, but not a reason to relax completely. Many people in their 70s develop silent hypertension or irregular heart rhythms without realizing it. Regularly checking your blood pressure, cholesterol, and pulse acts as a safeguard for long life. Your heart does not just determine how long you live, it also affects how well you live. When it is strong, your energy, memory, and mood remain sharper. The absence of heart disease is more than luck. It is evidence that your body is still in harmony with life. Number 2, diabetes. If you have reached this age without diabetes, your body has preserved one of its most important strengths, metabolic balance. Diabetes does not only raise blood sugar, it quietly damages blood vessels, nerves, kidneys, eyes, and even the brain. People who avoid it into old age often have one thing in common. Their body still responds well to its own signals. Diabetes begins long before diagnosis, when cells stop responding properly to insulin, the hormone that allows sugar to enter cells for energy. Over time, sugar builds up in the blood, thickens it, slows circulation, and weakens nearly every system. It is not a sudden illness, but a gradual process. If you have avoided it into your 70s or 80s, it shows your body is still resilient. I once met an 84-year-old man named Harold who never counted calories, but followed one simple rule: eat until satisfied, not full. He avoided sugary drinks, ate modest portions, and stayed active through gardening. His blood sugar remained stable well into old age. When asked his secret, he said he never fed his body in a way that made it fight itself. This reflects what science now confirms. Moderation protects metabolism better than extremes. Avoiding diabetes also slows aging in other organs, as high blood sugar stiffens arteries, strains kidneys, and increases the risk of cognitive decline. People without diabetes often maintain clearer thinking, stronger hearts, and better vision. Their blood vessels remain flexible, their energy steady, and their repair systems function efficiently. Even after 60, prevention still matters. Eating balanced meals with whole grains, lean protein, and vegetables helps stabilize insulin levels. Staying hydrated, maintaining a healthy weight, and getting enough rest all support proper sugar balance. Diabetes is one of the major factors that reduces lifespan. So not having it means your body is still working with you rather than against you. That balance is the quiet foundation of a long and healthy life. If you are still watching and find this helpful, comment number 2 below to show you are here, and consider subscribing with notifications so you do not miss future content. Your support helps us continue sharing valuable insights. Now let us continue. Number 3, stroke and circulatory disorders. If you have lived this long without a stroke or serious circulation problem, your body has already passed a major risk point of aging. Strokes do not only end lives, they can permanently change them by affecting speech, movement, or memory in an instant. Avoiding them means your blood vessels, blood pressure, and brain circulation are still functioning as they should. A stroke happens when blood flow to part of the brain is suddenly interrupted, either by a clot blocking a vessel or a weakened artery bursting. Overall, the damage can be severe. If you have avoided these events, it suggests your vascular system is still strong and flexible. This strength is built over years of habits, what you eat, how you move, and how you handle stress. I once met an 86-year-old woman named Ruth who walked daily and practiced deep breathing before sleep. Her doctor told her arteries were healthier than those of people much younger. She believed it was because she never held on to anger. Research supports this. Stress narrows blood vessels and accelerates plaque buildup, while calmness supports circulation and repair. Avoiding stroke also means your blood pressure has likely been well controlled. High blood pressure is dangerous because it often shows no symptoms until damage occurs. Keeping it stable protects not only the brain, but also the heart, kidneys, and eyes. Good circulation is closely linked to longevity, as it ensures oxygen reaches all parts of the body efficiently. People with strong circulation often age more gracefully, maintaining warmth in their extremities, clear thinking, and faster recovery after effort. The absence of circulatory disease shows your internal system is still functioning effectively. Reaching your 70s or 80s without a stroke is a significant achievement, preserving your clarity, balance, and personality. It reflects years of mindful living and suggests a strong path toward longevity. Number 4, cancer. If you have reached this stage of life without a cancer diagnosis, it is one of the strongest signs that your body maintains cellular stability. Cancer is not just a disease. It is a breakdown in the body's ability to regulate how cells grow and repair. The fact that your body has maintained this control suggests your immune system, DNA repair, and metabolism are still working together effectively. Even in healthy individuals, abnormal cells appear daily, but the immune system usually eliminates them before they become harmful. As we age, this defense can weaken, but if you have avoided cancer into older age, it means your defenses are still active. I once met a woman named Margaret who lived to 101. She believed that not holding on to bitterness helped her stay healthy. Science shows that chronic stress and inflammation can weaken the immune system, allowing harmful cells to grow. Her calm lifestyle, along with a simple diet and time outdoors, helped her maintain strong health. Avoiding cancer is also linked to choices such as not smoking, limiting alcohol, and keeping up with health screenings. Many long-living individuals share a habit of staying attentive to their bodies and addressing small issues early. If you have remained cancer-free, it reflects a combination of healthy habits, mindset, and supportive genetics. It means your cells are still functioning in balance, which supports a longer life. Continue supporting this balance with nutritious food, rest, and joy, as these simple elements act like powerful medicine. If you are still here, comment number 4 below and consider subscribing to stay updated with more content. Now moving on, number 5, chronic lung disease. If your lungs remain healthy and you're breathing steady, without conditions like emphysema, you're already ahead in the journey toward a long life. The lungs provide oxygen to every cell, and their health affects the entire body. Maintaining strong lungs after 70 indicates that your internal systems are still functioning well. Many people underestimate how vulnerable the lungs become with age. Breathing may seem automatic, but lung tissue can stiffen over time due to pollution, infections, or smoking. If you have avoided chronic breathing issues, it means your respiratory system remains flexible and resilient. I once met a man named Leonard who lived to 102. He walked every day, even in cold weather, and believed the lungs stay healthy when they are used regularly. Science supports this, as deep breathing and physical activity help maintain lung capacity and circulation. Strong lungs also support other organs by delivering oxygen efficiently, reducing strain on the heart, and improving brain function. People with healthy lungs tend to recover faster, sleep better, and maintain clearer thinking. Clean air and an active lifestyle also contribute to longevity. Protecting lung health remains important, even if they are currently strong. Good posture, hydration, and avoiding pollutants all play a role. Sitting too long or slouching can limit breathing, while standing upright and expanding the chest improves lung function. Maintaining a clean living environment and proper ventilation helps reduce exposure to harmful particles. Nutrition also supports lung health, with antioxidant-rich foods helping protect lung tissue. Staying hydrated helps clear mucus and maintain proper function. Healthy lungs reflect overall vitality, showing that the body is still balanced and functioning well. Avoiding lung disease not only extends life, but also preserves independence, allowing you to stay active and engaged. Each easy breath is a sign of strength and resilience. Final thoughts. If you have reached older age without heart disease, diabetes, stroke, cancer, or chronic lung disease, your body is already showing remarkable strength. These are not random outcomes, but the result of consistent habits and internal balance. Your organs are still communicating effectively, your circulation remains strong, and your immune system continues to protect you. This shows not only long life, but wise living. Every habit, from diet to rest to stress management, has shaped your resilience. Longevity is not only about avoiding illness, it is about maintaining vitality. People who live to 100 focus on balance, simple living, regular movement, curiosity, and connection with others. They adapt to change and continue to find purpose. If you are free from these 5 conditions, recognize how valuable that is. You have already achieved a strong foundation for a longer life. Now focus on protecting it by staying active, curious, and at peace. Longevity is not just a number. It is a relationship with life, built through daily habits of gratitude, moderation, and movement. Maintain that relationship, and reaching 100 can become a natural outcome. Thank you for being here. Share one thing you learned and how you plan to apply it. Your thoughts matter and inspire us to keep creating helpful content. If you found this useful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support allows us to continue delivering meaningful information, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.